Hi class! Renaissance is a French word which means rebirth, and it refers to the rediscovery of ancient Roman art and design, and marks the age of enlightenment when mankind once again took interest in the arts, science, and culture. The Renaissance produced some of the greatest artists of all time, like Donatello, Raphael, Botticelli, Titian, Bramante, and of course Da Vinci. But today our focus will be on a renowned architect, engineer, sculptor, painter, and poet, the master, Michelangelo. Michelangelo, like Da Vinci, came from Florence, Italy. He was discovered by the most powerful man of the time, Lorenzo de' Medici. Michelangelo became very famous after sculpting La Pietà at age 23, and everyone could not believe that he made it. And so he carved his name right across Mary's chest. The sculpture depicts Mary as the mother of Christ cradling the lifeless body of her son on her lap. Sad times. Another of his famous sculptures is the statue of David. Look at those exquisite details. It is definitely one of his most remarkable work. Although Michelangelo considers himself first and foremost a sculptor, he became better remembered as the painter of the ceiling frescoes of the Sistine Chapel. This is a massive project Michelangelo refused to do. He literally ran away from it and said, "I'm a sculptor, not a painter." But the Pope insisted he takes the job. So Michelangelo drew life-size sketches of his figures. Then he preps them for tracing, and after perforating the outlines, he then traces the drawings onto the fresh plaster with charcoal. Now he must very quickly paint onto the wet plaster before it dries. It was incredibly hard and meticulous work, if not nearly impossible under these many circumstances. It is said that being on his back for so long, and especially after falling off from the scaffoldings at one time, has been the cause of many of his health problems later on in life. He had a bad back and bad eyesight. But all of his hard work paid off when the people finally saw the final product of his 4 years' worth of hard work. The ceiling was so colorful and so vibrant, and all the figures looked so realistic because of the way he painted them, as if they were sculptures looking down from heaven on earth. Some people liked it, and others did not, because of all the nudes spread all over the ceiling. They depict stories from the Bible. And this is the Sistine Chapel ceiling frescoes. So today, we are going to be like Michelangelo. We will be painting on our backs under the table. Situate yourself under one of the tables in your homes that has enough distance for you to stretch your arms up for drawing. Tape a paper under the table for you to draw on. I recommend you draw instead of paint. Time yourself for 5 minutes and see what you can finish. Also, take note of how it feels to draw with your arms raised up for some length of time. Was it easier to draw or was it harder? Were you able to draw the lines better or worse? I have decided to paint in oils because this is one medium I don't think will drip down on me, especially on my eyes. 5 minutes in, and I could already feel some tension on my arms. 10 minutes in, and my eyes are getting tired from looking up and down repeatedly for too long. I was looking at my painting, and then at my palette, and then at my reference photo, and then so on and so forth. It was very difficult to move around as well, especially in applying paints on my palette and mixing them with ease and comfort. But luckily for Michelangelo, he had assistants to make paints for him and prepare the things he needs. Hands down to Michelangelo for doing this for 4 straight years and then finishing his work. That is a lot of patience. It has been 25 minutes for me on my back. And here is my finished work. Well, it's not finished, but this is so far that I can manage in 25 minutes. It's one of the Sibyls in the ceiling frescoes of the Sistine Chapel. Well, that's going to be it for me, class. I'm very tired, my arms are sore, and my neck especially is, well, gonna need some massage. I think I'm gonna take a nap here. Michelangelo really did an amazing job doing the Sistine ceiling chapels, frescoes. Good night.